Hey guys, so this week I'm coming at you from the city of Portland, and I'm actually here at the very famous Portland Royal Rose Gardens, and it's pretty appropriate that I'm in the Rose Gardens, the rose being the symbol of love, because this weekend I'm in Portland to watch my best friend Kino propose to his awesome girlfriend Audie.
And then caravan from there.
Yeah, let's do that.
As long as everybody is very strict with their timeline, because we all need to get down there as quick as possible. But
yeah, caravanning's stressful.
Yeah, exactly.
This is my jam. Wait till it drops. Hello.
I think they hung up on me.
They hung up?
They f***ing hung up on me.
Fucking D-bags.
Fucking peach.
Maybe it's just bad bananaception. Reception.
We're engaged.
We're engaged, Emma. You said yes. No, take backseat.
I am speechless. This is the last thing that I thought was gonna happen for years, forever. I was like, we're going into these other people's campgrounds.
Everybody is!
Oh my god, hi baby!
Alright guys, we're back out of the woods after finishing up the engagement festivities at our campsite, and it's Monday morning and I've decided to hang around in Portland for another couple of days. Being in a state like Oregon that has legalized recreational cannabis, I always like to go check out the local dispensaries and see what they have to offer, mostly in the way of hard candy edibles. So I went in today to a dispensary called Nectar Cannabis. Funny enough, they actually only had one type of hard candy edible available, and those were these right here. They're called Shrapnel, from a company called Lunchbox Alchemy. The first thing I notice about this Shrapnel is the packaging. The packaging is actually really nice, and this is something you'll find consistent across most of Lunchbox Alchemy's products. They do a really good job with their packaging. All right, the next thing I want to look at with this candy is really the composition of it and how this candy was made. And the first thing that I always look at or feel for in a piece of hard candy is how sticky it is. In a piece of hard candy, ideally you don't want this thing to be sticky like a piece of taffy. When you have hard candy, you want it to be super dry and not stick to anything. What I'm seeing with this is actually, if you push it to your finger here, you can see this stuff is pretty sticky. And that's just an indication of the candy not being cooked properly. We won't get into the details of it, but basically you got to cook off a lot of water when you're cooking candy, and if you fail to do so properly, you end up with sticky candy like this. When I'm developing my products for Sierra High, dosing and more importantly accurate dosing are paramount. And one thing with this Lunchbox Shrapnel and this kind of novel measuring system for getting 5 milligrams of candy is sufficient, but really I think it's going to cause issues. I don't think it's going to be a really great way to move forward in getting a very precise dose. This right here is good enough. That's not bad. I'm actually really happy with the flavor of this. All right, quick recap. Lunchbox Alchemy Shrapnel. Great packaging. I think they did a great job on the dosing and doing the 50 milligrams per package at 5 milligram doses. What I think they could work on is their dosing mechanism here. This is just inconvenient and imprecise. I'm not sure how well it's going to work for people. The other thing was the candy itself is just a little bit sticky. It gets all over your hands when you're trying to, especially when you're trying to use the dosing calculator here. So really need to work on the moisture content in the candy. Other than that, the taste is great. Not a lot of cannabis flavor, really good green apple flavor, and I'm actually thoroughly enjoying this. So not bad. I would recommend the Lunchbox. If you're not super worried about dosing, you're just looking for a nice casual edible that you can bust up into whatever shape you want, it's not a bad choice.